Good morning to everybody. Happy Friday. It's Daryl here. It's 3:30 a.m. here in Connecticut on the East Coast. It's very early. I'm not feeling very shy today. I've got a lot to say. First thing I want to talk about. So a lot of people kind of came out and are talking about the death of this 5-year-old boy, which I'll say again, I'm angry. I'm disgusted about it. It was a hideous, pointless atrocity. So many people so concerned. I see grown men crying on TikTok. Where's the outrage? They're crying, but I don't see any tears. But and then they bring up their special channel or their special page or their special Instagram account where you can go and express your outrage and donate your money and all this stuff. It's interesting. So many people so concerned about children. It's funny. Last week I did a video called the Trump contradiction. Your kids are safe, but I forgot how the rest of the video was phrased. It got some of the least views of any of my videos. I think it was like 75 views. CBS just picked up this story this morning. The story about how the Trump administration is using the coronavirus to corral kids in hotel rooms unaccompanied by adults. They have contractors. They've contracted random hotels and motels on the southern border. They're housing children from South America, Central America, toddlers. When this story comes out, we're talking about kids under 1 or 2 years old, unaccompanied by adults, housed in these hotel rooms by God knows who, with there's no regulations for these hotel owners. Like I said, the interesting thing and why I'm bringing this up isn't because this so many people so much outcry for this 5-year-old boy, and I can understand why. But yet, I did this video last week and nobody even watched it about these thousands of children being housed in hotel rooms. And there's more to that story. The Trump administration is using this coronavirus to do away with any of the regulations and laws concerning people seeking asylum. They're just housing them, putting them on planes, and sending them back to wherever they assume their country of origin is. And the problem with that is these kids might not know for sure what their country of origin is, and they're dropping them off at airports in Guatemala and Honduras, Brazil, wherever, and that's it. If they try to contact their relatives, somebody with a similar last name, they drop the kids off, and that's it. They're dumping. They lock these kids up. Now they're housing them in hotels on the southern border. And the scariest thing is these are just random hotel and motel contractors with no qualifications, no regulations. I don't even know if they did any police background checks. God knows who these hotel owners are. And this isn't no bull story. I don't know. Maybe I'll blame myself. Maybe I phrased the video wrong last week. The opening line was Trump contradiction, because I was talking about how the Trump administration is saying that your children are perfectly safe to go back to school. Kids don't get coronavirus, according to Donald Trump. But yet, this administration is tripping over itself to gather up every child that's held in detention, put them in a hotel room, get them on a plane, and get them the hell out of here because, oh my God, they could have the coronavirus. See the contradiction there? Yeah, this is what's going on. And if you had any doubts as to the veracity of my claims in my video, CBS News just picked up this story today, this morning, and it's going to be on CBS News all day today. So it's not a conspiracy theory. It's not a rumor. It's not some Pizzagate story. It's happening. So yeah, we have this outcry. First of all, we have parents, followers of Donald Trump, wanting to stuff their kids back in school, get the economy going, re-elect Trump. My kids won't get it. And get these kids the hell out of here. Because they might then the foreign kids, good chance they got coronavirus. The U.S. kids, nah, they're different. They don't have no coronavirus. They don't get coronavirus. Interesting. And how they're so concerned about kids right now, the living kids. And yet these same Trump supporters were tearing up and crying for outrage. They want to lynch every black American, I guess. I don't know what this outrage thing is about. I don't know who I'm supposed to be outraged at. At the murder? Of course I'm outraged at. Do I need to say that? Do I need to go carry a sign down the street? Yeah, I'm outraged at this murder of this white boy. Of course I am. Of course. I don't coddle. I don't feel good about any murder. Why do I need to be outraged and carry a sign down the street for this one? He's been caught. He was caught immediately, held without bail, facing trial. It's out of my hands. It's out of your hands. What are you going to protest about? Unless you want to just go hang random black people, I don't know what you're going to be outraged about and who you're going to direct that outrage at. The cops, they did their job. The courts, they're going to do their job. I don't know who you want to be outraged at. All right. Got off track there. Anyway, this story about the migrant kids, I refuse to call them illegal immigrants. These immigrant children whose parents were seeking asylum and they were separated summarily from their parents are now being housed and held. I believe the number was up to 2,000 children being held in random hotel rooms on the southern border. It's a CBS story today. Check it out. If you're so concerned about children, maybe you want to look into this. All right. Have a good Friday.